Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today I actually have something kind of interesting to do. We need to hold the line. Now, if you guys have seen this map before, you'll know that I've tried it a few times, and you'll also know that I've tried it with some static vehicles. For example, I've tried it with bunkers, in fact, 3 different types of bunkers, and I think it's only actually worked with one. Today we're going to design something around an APC, and hopefully that'll be able to defend the line a little bit better than the previous things. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and go to compartments, go to freeform holes, and whack that one in. We're then going to go to mobility, go to fenders, and get rid of that. From there, we're going to go to tracks, and we're going to try and make it look good, and also make it work. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, but yeah. So, let's go ahead and get rid of the return rollers first thing. There we go. Bosh. Good. We're then going to go ahead and change these guys to actually be quite big. Here we go. Lovely. And I want about 5 of them. But actually, I want them to be bigger. I know this doesn't make too much sense, but yes, I want it to be, I don't know, have a little bit of spacing between these. And there we go. That actually doesn't look too terrible. And I wouldn't mind using it this way, but I want the sprocket at the front, if I can. So sprocket in the front, there we go. Lower this guy down and make it a little bit bigger also, and that'll be great. All right, here we go. Diameter of this, really big. There we go. Length, let's go ahead and increase that just a tiny bit so we fit another one of these in, and there we go. Lovely. Okay, so now that we've done all of that then, let's go ahead and have a little look at this and see what we can actually do with these guys. Now, I don't know what I want them all to look like, but I think I want all of these guys to be the same. And we're going to go with these. We're actually going to go with those everywhere if we can. So, those guys, there we go. And that is actually it. Return rollers, we don't have any. And these guys are going to stay like this. Okay, so far, so good. I'm actually liking this. Quite a lot, actually. Okay, cool. So now we need to build something that actually goes on top of this. I just don't know what it's going to look like. Okay, so I've decided to actually make the separation a little bit wider, just to make sure it actually works out. I'm going to make this thing a relatively low, what's the actual word? Low angle? Low, what's the word? I can't think of the word. But it's going to be quite low to the surface, which will hopefully help us out, maybe. Okay, so I've split this into 3 because I felt like that made sense. I'm then going to go and extend these guys upwards, and I think I'm going to go ahead and split it as well. So let's go ahead and go to this and split it right there. Go to edges again and split it again, and there we go. So we should be able to go from here, and maybe even there as well, and send it out sideways. So do this all the way out to the edge. There we go. Awesome. And I kind of want to do it at the front as well, but it might have to look a bit different. So we're going to bring this guy forwards like so. But we will actually bring this upwards to there. We're then going to extend it forwards like so. And probably actually back down on the front. Which, I don't know, seems a bit odd. But that is what we're going to do. Oh, that is really weird. That is really, really weird. Okay, but fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab each and every one of these guys. Go ahead and send them forwards to here. So that it doesn't look too out of place. And then drag these guys backwards like so. And then figure out something to do with the top edge as well. Something like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm then going to go and extend all of these guys up, which might be a little bit strange considering where they are, but that's fine. We're then going to go ahead and go to each and every point on the front of this, and essentially just send them all backwards like so. I know it's a little bit odd, but at the same time, I think it's actually kind of a cool idea. So bring these guys backwards to about there, and that looks actually pretty cool. Alright, from there, we're going to go ahead and grab this guy, and we're going to send them upwards to here, which seems awesome, and let's go ahead and spawn it in and see what that actually looks like. Honestly, not too bad. It looks kind of right. It actually looks really, really good. What I'm going to do is actually go to faces, grab this guy, and that guy, and I'm going to go ahead and send it upwards, just a tiny touch, just like this. There we go. We're then going to select all of it, we're going to go ahead and move all of it upwards just a tiny touch too, and there we go. That looks good. That looks really good. Alright, so we need more angle on this just to make sure we don't just die straight away. So let's go ahead and grab this guy, and this guy, and send them all inwards. There we go. That's kind of a nice little move to do right there, and I think it's actually worked out quite nicely, to be honest. That looks pretty good. Okay, so realistically, this thing would be very lightly armed, but I think I'm going to go for quite heavily armed instead, because, I don't know, I feel like it makes more sense on this map, especially if we are actually going to be able to defend ourselves, because, yeah, that's kind of the most important bit about this one anyway. So let's go ahead and flip these guys over and bring it upwards. Oh, I think I'm taking it the wrong way, actually. Let's go this way. There we go, good. And lower it down a little bit as well. Actually, no, leave it about there. Okay, send them into each other. Fantastic. It looks strange, but I think it'll work. There we go. Okay, I managed to flip them over because it looked a little bit strange beforehand, but now it actually looks pretty good, so we'll leave it like this. We then need to come up with some extra things as well that are going to be dotted around. For example, we need somewhere for the driver to go, and stuff like that. I think my idea for the driver is actually going to be one of these guys, and we're going to go ahead and shove it there. So it looks like an APC, kind of. And then we're going to go to viewports and put the driver directly on the front of this, because reasons. There you go. Now we should be able to drive it from there, and that should be pretty sick. Yeah, nice. Okay, so, I do want a turret for this thing, so let's go ahead and grab a turret really quickly, just like one of these, and we're actually going to go ahead and mount that towards the front end, because then we can actually have our stuff at the back, like, I don't know, the engine stuff. I think that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try and drag these guys out to the edges, and we'll make a circle turret. This is something that I pretty much always do, but, you know, that's fine. We'll do it again, and again, and again, and again, until we get bored of doing it. So there you go, extend this one. Go ahead and crush these guys together, kind of, just like so. And that looks awesome. We're then going to go ahead and do these guys as well, so send this. And bring it together, just like so. Good. We're then going to do it again, just like so. And again, just like so. There we go, lovely. We're then going to go backwards, extend this guy, and send it together. There we go, nice. Going to do it again. There we go, lovely. And I'm going to do it again. Lovely! There we go, nice. Okay, so now we have a rounded turret. Let's go to this and smooth it all off quite a lot. There we go. And then grab it on the top and essentially just squidge it down. Or at least actually just squidge it inwards. Which would also make sense too. So there you go, squidge it. And squidge it. There we go. Okay, I mean it looks alright like that, but not perfect. I'm then going to go ahead and drop it down and leave it somewhat like this. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and lower off the amount of smoothness, because this looks better. This actually looks really good. Okay, cool. So I'm actually really happy with this. Let's go to firepower really quickly, go to mantlets, and I think, I mean, I like the idea of using this one, but it doesn't really fit this tank. Neither does that. This kind of does, to be honest, because it looks like a Russian turret. It looks like a BMP, actually. But, yeah, I'm actually probably going to use this. Which seems a little bit strange, considering I was trying to build something sort of American. But never mind, we're going to use this. It's going to have a 90mm cannon, which seems very, very peculiar, but that's okay. The round length is going to be about 1,000. And then the turret length is going to be however big we need it to be, which actually is going to be quite large. There you go. In fact, maybe even comically large. There we go. Okay. That's a very long barrel, but sure, why not? In fact, let's go ahead and lower this down. We can then increase this one to be whatever size, and there we go. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do, though, is actually make this one about 50, and this one about 50 right here as well, and then I'm going to lower everything backwards to make it fit. There we go. Okay, good. I might also increase this to about 25, and then 25 again. There we go, and then at the end, I don't know, I feel like this is very strange. Maybe not 50, but like 35 instead. 35, 35. There we go. And then at the end of the gun, we can have a muzzle brake too, which can be one of these. Okay. I mean, it looks weird, but I think we can probably get away with it, maybe. There we go. Good. Nice. Okay, so I guess we'll somewhat leave it as is. That's okay. Let's go to this and add a hatch to it. I mean, the commander doesn't have to go in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and smack this on the top. And it is going to be the same size as the turret. Or at least I'm going to try and make it the same size as the turret. It might be a little bit difficult to do so, but we'll see. So go ahead and push this forwards until it sort of fits. Go ahead and lower it down just a little bit. Like so, there we go. And then drop it in. Here we go, so squidge it. Quite a lot, and there we go. Nice. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I decided to add some sleeping bags to the side. I also decided to add some tools as well, because I felt like that made sense. I'm also going to go ahead and shove one of these guys on the front, but I'm going to flip it over so it doesn't look too out of place. And then I'm going to leave it there like that. Okay, lovely. It is looking pretty good so far. I'm now going to attach like a bunch of these. There's going to be quite a lot of them, to be honest. So these guys are going to have 2 on the side. I'm going to go ahead and have 2 flanking this. Oh, I say flanking. It's not really flanking, but it's going on either side. There you go. Okay, lovely. That actually doesn't look too bad. And then we're going to go ahead and put some on the front too. So those guys are going to go right there. And we're also going to have some on the top at the front as well. Hopefully this isn't too out of place. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. We're then going to actually add some more of these back here because we can. So those guys are going to go right there. And we're also going to attach another one right here. And another one at the back in line with this one right there. Okay, so this one should line up with that one as well. There we go. Okay, cool. We got a lot of those, but that's okay. Let's go to mobility really quickly. Go to engine and start whacking these in. Yes. Okay, so we're going to have these guys next to each other, just like so. They're going to be pretty much the same size as the entire thing, but that's okay. And we're going to leave them like this. However, I am going to rotate them slightly too. So let's do that really quickly. Only slightly though. And then I'm going to lower it down. So just about so it fits. And there we go. Nice. Okay, since it's based on an APC, we're going to go ahead and put a large door on the back so you can actually walk through there. Obviously, the engine will be back there as well, but you can sort of walk past it, probably. Presumably. I don't know. Also going to shove these guys on the back as well because I can, and I'm also going to shove some more on the back too, and just shrink them down a little bit as well. So there we go. Extra boxes. You can never go wrong with extra boxes. There we go. Okay. Is there anything else that we desperately, really desperately need? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. Gonna go ahead and shove this guy on the side and stretch it so it's quite long. And I'm gonna shove it just here around somewhere. There we go. Good. And I'm gonna go down and put one there as well. Okay, good. That's pretty much everything that I need and pretty much everything that I wanted. So let's go with it. I'm also gonna put a gun on the back of this. I don't know why. I just like doing it. So there you go. Alright, liveries, let's go! Autumn! Let's go ahead and shove that on there. Nice. We'll go with metallicness, quite high. Condition, pretty good. A little bit of grime, a little bit of brightness. Also, a hell of a lot of saturation. And that'll be good to me. I actually kind of like that decoration. That looks good. And then let's go to this, and I guess it's going to have to be Soviet. Just because of the turret. I mean, yeah. It's very Soviet looking. Okay, good. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I don't know whether we are ready. Am I missing some stuff? I am. We need some ammunition in this. So let's go to firepower. Let's go ahead and whack some ammunition in. It's quite large, but that's okay. And the only thing that I would like to change about this is I would actually really like to make it some sort of autocannon. But I don't think we're able to do that. So let's go ahead and try and shoot. Takes about 5 seconds to reload. Yeah, I'd like for it to fire a little bit quicker than this, so I'm gonna make it. Alright guys, so now we have 5 loaders, which seems a little bit aggressive and a little bit insane, but sure, we're gonna go with it. Let's see if we can actually shoot now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Every, like, second or so we can fire again. Okay, that is perfect. That is actually really good. Obviously, we are over the space limit, but only just. And if I could, I would give it more basket space, but that's not something I'm actually allowed to do, which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest, but there you go. But what I could do is actually make the gunner have a tiny bit less space, and then we actually fit within the space parameters, which is pretty good, so there you go. The other thing that I'm actually really sort of, well, not worried about, but I really want to change, is I actually want to add a little bit of detail right here, because at the minute, there isn't any. So I'm going to go ahead and shove these guys on there like so. And I don't know what to do with this little area, but I feel like it needs something. So I'm going to maybe just attach these guys. And there we go. I mean, it looks a little bit better that way, so we'll have it. I'm also going to attach this guy to the back, and I'm going to squidge it down. And we'll leave it like that. Okay, good. I'm happy with it. We don't have any armor on this, which is maybe a bit of an issue. But I also don't want that much armor on it anyway, so let's just give the front end, or anything that's going to get hit pretty much straight away, a little bit of armor. We'll go up to like 35 millimeters, which is probably completely useless, but sure. And then we're going to go with the turrets, also be armored to about 50. There you go, 50 millimeters. Only on the front though. There we go. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Gunner, less room. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're ready to go. Oh wait, the other thing as well that we could do is change the engine. So I want like a 8, let's go with a 10 cylinder, but don't change the liters, that's okay. And then I also want to go to fuel and get rid of a bunch of that. Because we don't need to weigh that much. There we go. Alright, we ready? There's 17 of us versus 13 of them, and we have a pretty decent gun for it. Cool. Alright, for some reason I'm the only one moving, though. None of my guys are actually coming with me. That's okay. It is worth mentioning, obviously, the side armor on this thing is only 10 millimeters. So if we do end up getting shot in the side, we will die. But I'm hoping we're actually able to point our gun towards the enemy and shoot them before they shoot us. That is, I don't know. That's what I want. Whether that'll actually happen or not, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they're dying. They are dying. Alright, there we go. He's dead. Nice. Gonna go ahead and shoot the ones over there. Come on. There we go. He's dead as well. That guy over there is dead. Nicely done. I see another one. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I feel like my cannon is actually a little bit too powerful. They're all dying. Oh. Oh. This one might actually be a challenge to get through. No, I've shot it in its... Oh, it's dead. It's so dead. You're so dead. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay, and then finally... Yeah, okay. We did the mission. This thing works really well. Oh, and I should say, it's actually low profile. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Anyway, I'm going to go into a different scenario, and we'll see if it actually works well there as well. I'm also just going to attach these guys on the back, because why not? Okay, let's go! There are 8 of us on the Tiger map. Let's see if we can actually do some damage here. I'm thinking that we will be able to, but I don't know. The thing is, if we do get shot in the side, we do die. And there is 6 of them versus 8 of us, so I don't know. They're likely to be able to shoot me in the side, is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm out here in the open. Let's try and spot some enemies. Okay, one of them's already died on the right. I do see an enemy up there. Okay, we got him. Nice. Okay, they're all dead. There's only 2 remaining. There is only 2 remaining. This is insane. Oh, my guys are shooting, but I'm not sure what at. I don't know what they're shooting at. I can't see it. Where are you guys even... What's happening? I got tracked. Oh, I got tracked by a king tiger and then... Okay. I don't know where it is. Where are they shooting? I actually can't tell what they're shooting at. Because I can't see any tracer rounds. I can't see it. Is that it? That's not a king tiger. I'm confused. I don't know what they're shooting at. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm driving out into the open anyway, and hopefully we'll be able to spot it. We do have a bunch of tanks remaining, so I don't mind doing this. Yeah, I don't mind doing it, but it's not a good idea, is what I'm about to say, or is what I should say. I'm assuming it's over here somewhere, and it's just slipped back down the hill. That's why no one's shooting anymore, but, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's down the hill on my left right there. That is a king tiger, I do believe. Our low profile allows us to get very close to the edge of the hill. However, my mantlet doesn't allow me to aim downwards. So that's a serious issue. It's like a really, really big issue, actually. Alright, I'm going to reverse this way. The hill will give me an advantage to roll down onto the enemy. And that'll be great. Okay, he's currently shooting his friend. Okay, fantastic. And... yeah, so that's good. I'm going to show a tiny bit. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Okay, ready? No, it got me. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to have to drive over there again and try and kill it again. We're just going around the back end. I'm going to hopefully allow it to not see me, or not allow it to see me is the words I should be using. And I'm going to go ahead and ramp over the edge of the cliff and hopefully shoot it straight away. So let's go ahead and line ourselves up. I do see it. It's over there. And we're going to shoot it straight in the side, which should destroy it. Should is the key word here. Let's go ahead and ramp ourselves up and over. I missed. It killed me. And also, just a quick note as well. Most of my guys have actually crashed into trees and really, really damaged themselves, which is super annoying. Also, if all of my guys went at once, obviously you'd kill the King Tiger very easily. But yeah, I can't actually control them because I don't have any antenna, which is unfortunate. Or a radio operator for that matter. We kind of need one. We are going round this time. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves around this way. And we are in its butt, guys. We are in the King Tiger's butt. So if we can shoot it in the back of the turret. I can't aim down enough. Oh, I hate this game. I mean, the mantlet that I've put on, that's what I mean. Hey, there we go. I don't hate the game or the mantlet, guys. That's what I meant. Anyway, we've actually managed to destroy the King Tiger finally, which is good. Our thing actually is pretty cool. I do like the way that it looks. It's a little bit strange, but it's cool. And yes, obviously you wouldn't have 10 millimeters of armor all the way around the outside. But there you go. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.